Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a really fascinating concept from esoteric philosophy. It's the idea that there's a silent, infinite world that exists right now inside every single one of us, a place of pure consciousness. Now, our source material for this is really clear. The seventh dimension isn't some physical place you can, travel to. It's an inner state of being. The best way to picture it is like a vast, quiet, endless sky that you can find right inside your own mind. Okay, so let's dive into this. Let's get a clear definition of what we're actually talking about. What is this place of pure space? So, according to the text, this is a realm of pure, what they call actinic energy, which is just a way of describing a kind of spiritual light or radiation. And get this, it's supposedly remained completely untouched for millions of years. It's described as the very source from which all things are built, a kind of quiet, sleeping potential that exists before any form or any thought. So if you could actually access this inner space, what would you perceive? I mean, how do you even experience a world that has no objects, no forms, and no thoughts? Well, the perceptions you'd have there are fundamentally different from our day-to-day reality. The source material explains this is because this dimension operates above the vibratory rate of light itself, which means our usual senses, well, they just don't apply in the same way. And this is where the experience gets really unique. The very building blocks of reality are perceived totally differently. Thoughts and feelings are just gone. Instead, you'd perceive pure color and pure sound as a single phenomenon. The core of it all is an experience called kaif. That's a state where your awareness has no object. It's just purely aware of itself. Just being aware of being aware. It's pretty wild. Okay, so let's see how this dimension fits in with the other layers of consciousness, because it's not some isolated state, right? It has a very specific relationship with all the other dimensions of the mind. And this really shows its unique position as a source. From this state, awareness is always looking forward, deeper into even more abstract realms, like the sixth and eighth dimensions. And this is so crucial, it does not look back into the fifth dimension, which is the realm of our active thinking mind. It's just pure potential. It's not commenting on our thoughts. So a good way to think of it is like a power source. This pure energy from the seventh dimension is what actually animates the mind. It's when that energy mixes with the magnetic energies of our more external, day-to-day consciousness that, bam, our awareness gets thrust into the world of forms and ideas and perceptions. It's the spark that lights the engine of thought. So this brings us to a really important question. If this powerful, peaceful state is inside all of us, why is it so incredibly difficult to maintain for more than just a fleeting moment? The source describes this fascinating backlash effect. The sheer intensity of just touching this pure state can send a ripple outward through your consciousness. And if that ripple hits any unresolved stuff, physical discomfort, an emotional trigger, a distracting thought, it activates it. And your awareness gets yanked right back to the surface to deal with the disturbance. So here's the crucial point. Sustained inner peace isn't just about going inward. It actually requires a stable and calm outer life. By refining our physical, emotional, and mental states, we basically prevent those little ripples from turning into huge tidal waves that pull us out of that deep focus. So, how do you actually achieve this state then? If it's not just about meditating harder, what is the actual path, according to the source material? This is maybe the most radical idea in the whole text. It suggests that the path isn't about earning this state by being a saint or perfecting some technique. No. The biggest obstacle is the idea we have in our own heads of what enlightenment or pure consciousness should be. And this is the ultimate realization that's presented. You don't need to achieve this state because you already are it. The work isn't about building something new. It's about letting go of the concepts that are hiding the simple recognition that you are this totality of consciousness right here, right now. So, if this silent world is always within you, the question isn't how to find it.
The real question is, what's holding your attention?